Vaccine side effects do happen. They're incredibly rare, especially serious ones, but they do happen. In fact, I had to highlight this during the episode that when you compare how pharmaceuticals are treated in research versus vaccines, vaccines have such a higher level of scrutiny because they're given to healthy patients. As opposed to pharmaceuticals, we allow a chance of higher rate of side effects because we're getting the trade-off of a major benefit. For example, people who are 60 plus years of age have heart attacks. Now, if someone was to get a vaccine and then have a heart attack a week later, was this a natural heart attack or a vaccine caused heart attack? How would we know? We would study those who have gotten vaccinated versus those who haven't and compare that natural incidence versus the incidence of people who have had vaccines. And if that rate goes up, now we start getting worried, we start investigating, we issue warnings. We've actually issued warnings about vaccines in the past because of the careful monitoring we do as a form of post market surveillance.
I mean, he said, I don't really have to kind of give my 2 cents. I pretty much agree to everything that he just said right there. When I talk about politics or have these conversations, and when I really think about when you scale it back to like the federal level and when it comes to elections and everything, it's so interesting how powerful anecdotes can be. It's kind of similar to when people use analogies. It just is able to contextualize the emotion and the feeling behind the things that is being talked about. So honestly, they are more powerful as means of conversation or a means of convincing of people than actual facts. They just are. Because ultimately, whether you agree with this or not, people are ran via their emotions. Their emotions, how they feel, is easier to resonate with the individual versus trying to rationalize and contextualize factual information if it does not correlate with how they're feeling about something. But if you change how someone feels about something, then that is a totally different ball game. So anecdotes have a lot of power there.